Yeah, this is the volume 2 of a weekly reflection of April 22nd to April 27th, 2024, right? So let's get to the chart and let's get to our journal to see what happened this whole week, right? Glad you're in my channel. If you're in my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment on how your week went. Right, without further ado, let's get started. So guys, we're looking at a week of April 22nd to April 27th, right? Yeah, how was your trading week, guys? Hope you had a good trading week, and if you didn't have a good trading week, comment what you could have done better and what exactly happened and how you can improve. Well, me, I guess, yeah, I had a good trading week. Yeah, this week was one of those weeks. Yeah, very good. I had 3 trades. If you go through our journal here, you can see I just had 3 trades. Euro USD, the long Euro USD that was in, and also GBPAUD a short. I had like about 0.9, around 0.8% loss. Then again GBPAUD I had around 2.6% profits, right? So basically this week we made about 5% profits, 5 point something percent profit, and yeah, that was it for this week. Yeah, before this trade closed, I was actually 3% drawdown from that GBPAUD saga that happened. I really went down my account, so but this brought me back up, and the other trade I took after this actually gave me profit. So on Euro USD, I told you guys I was long on this on Thursday last week, on Friday last week, and guys, this pair actually tested my emotions and everything. Just mind you, I was just like closing a trade that coming out from a trade that I held for a while, and it pulled back and came back to stop me out. So this is just how the market tests you. Do you really believe in yourself? Do you really doubt yourself? Right? If you don't do any of this, you make money in the market. In this pair Euro USD, you can see I had the Euro USD on Monday. I told you guys here in the last weekly reflection, price pulled back to my entry. It was something I said before. Now I was like, I have to be adding positions, I have to be scaling in my positions when I have a running position, because I don't have big RR. Let's say my RR is just 1 to 3. So since it's 1 to 3, let me just try and scaling positions, and I could be closing my positions like about 4% profits or maybe 5% profits and stuff like that. But guys, I think I'm going to be only doing that when I have a buffer, when I'm up my account, but not when I am in drawdown. So you saw this position had a whole Monday pulling back, and we had this whole move, and the position finished around on Tuesday or something. Then on Tuesday we had a move to the upside. Guys, always take out partials from the market. Always take out partials. Like, that's something I really learned, right? Just always take out partials. It's very, very, very important in the market. Always take out partials. Know when to take out partials in the market, because sometimes you might not be able to hold to the final TP, and sometimes you might not also be able to deal with the emotional stress of having floating a lot of profit and back to your entry. It's not everybody that can handle that. So here, when price got to this area, I was already floating around 4%, right? I was floating around 4%. Yes, around 4%. And what I did was that I closed 3% of my profit around there. I think this, yeah, I closed 3%. That was, I already closed $450 around this whole area, and luckily I had that sniper exit, because I knew that this was a demand area that was filled. This demand area here was filled. I knew this demand area here was a filled area, right? So that being said, I knew that when price comes back there, we could see some reaction. And also, this was also a possible place for me to scale up my position, this area that was also broken, but I didn't want to start toiling my whole trading, I never wanted to toil with my risk. So but I took out some positions here. If you could go back to Euro USD here, guys, here is the prop firm I'm using, Funded Next. If you're looking for a reliable prop firm to actually scale up your funds and everything, Funded Next is the proprietary firm for you. Use my code MYFOREX to get 7.5% off any purchase of any plan in Funded Next. They have the Stellar Light right now, so if you don't have money to get the real Stellar, you can get the Stellar Light for as low as $32, right? Let's get back to the video and check on Euro USD. I just hope we could find it. But I took out some positions here, then I allowed 0.12% run, I allowed 0.12 lots to run around here. So this was where I left my position. This is where I left my position. I left it to run. I left it to run to the final TP. Most times, yeah, I left it to run to this final TP. So I had 0.1 to run into this area. Yeah, so that's it. And you can see how price actually spiked to that area and, you know, started reversing. When my TP areas are like areas that market usually respect. I don't know why. Like those my TP areas are areas that markets will like respect very well. And this is what happened on Euro USD. This was a profitable trade. You can see here, this was the first profit we made on Euro USD. Then on GBPAUD, the next day something happened, guys. And that's why, guys, the truth about this whole matter is, in the forex market, if you can actually manage your risk, right, if you can really manage your risk and everything, if you know how to manage your risk, I feel like you're going to make tons of money. Like you're going to make tons of money if you know how to manage your risk. Because there's something I used to do in the past year, and it was not actually, I even did it currently in my account. When I will be up, I will just want to risk a lot because I am up and I don't know what the market has next to offer, and the market will just, I'll just have a loss, and all my efforts of bringing my account back to like 4% will just be wasted under one trade back to break even, which is kind of sick. So here I wanted selling position, selling GBPAUD from this area, gave me nice profit though. But this news came out and we got spiked out, right? And there's something I've always noticed with my trading. If I have to sell from a demand area or supply area here, and there's another supply area above, let's say a bigger supply area above, what price usually do, sometimes it does respect here to drop down, but sometimes what price usually do is, like when I get stopped out from here, it gets this area and it sells back down. So that ideology and that idea already played a good part here. So when he stopped me out, I was like, okay, where are we going to sell next? I knew definitely we're not going up. This is not the time to go up. This is not the time to go up. For GBPAUD to start breaking all these lower lows here, we need to get a lot of momentum. We need to get a lot of money to pump back up. So what I knew was that I had also this supply area here, and as price pulled back up here, you can see the engulfing, price pulled back again and engulfed. After this engulfing, I had my entry around here. I had this entry around like 6 p.m. It was late still, but GBPAUD, I can enter by 6 p.m. and have my whole move by Asian session. And luckily, before even that day closed, price was already here, and I was like, okay, nice. And yeah, I held my position back to this low, and you can see how price like really closed to this. I didn't even close to this TP. I didn't hold to this TP. I closed around here. Yeah, I closed, let's say around here. I closed around here. Yeah, slightly around here. I closed around here. So and price really hit this my low, and you can see how price hit this low. Price hit this low to, like, you know, to start respecting it. I know that price is going to come and take out this low, but it's going to pull back up to come and take out this low. Next week we're going to see what price has in check for us. We have in check for us. This is my journal. So guys, this is my journal. Currently the account I'm not trading at the back testing account I opened. I've not started trading. I've just been trading this week on my account. So just 3 trades I've taken, right? just 3 trades I've taken here. Okay, 4 trades I've taken in last week in my new journal, and yeah, basically 2 profits and 2 losses. So yeah, this week was actually a nice week for me, thank God. Hopefully next week I am seeing good positions in the market. I'm seeing good positions in the market. I'm really like Euro USD and GBPAUD are pairs that are really lining up today. They're really lining up nicely, and I know I'll capitalize on that. I won't want to joke with that. I'll capitalize on that. So guys, basically that's how my week went. You know, from this week, the lesson I learned from this week was actually the ability for you to manage risk and stick to your plan. The markets, like, it's the losses we're having in the markets, like, they are not avoidable. Like, it's something we can't avoid. Since we can't avoid them, since we can't control them, why don't we control what we can control? Or why don't we manage what we can control? So when we manage what we can control and leave the things we can't control, I guess our results will start coming out. What are the things we can control? Our risks, our emotions, right? The analyzing the market and stuff like that. These are things we can control. So why don't you focus on controlling that and leaving the rest for the market to play out, right? So I'm currently up 2% my account right now. Yeah, you can see in this area around. So I'm up 2% basically, because $300 is just like 1.9, so I could just call it 2%. I'm up 2% of my account right now. So hopefully next week I will still risk the same 1% on my GBPAUD trade, 1% on my Euro USD trade. If those 2 trades gives me good returns, I'll be really up. So I just need about 6% now. So guys, yeah, that's gonna be the end of this vlog, this reflection. And please, if you've made it to this area, to the end of the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and also comment on how your trading week went especially. All right, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.